Hello and welcome back to my channel, and yes, your eyes are not deceiving. Well, happy new 2022, I guess. Let's start it off with something a bit more out of ordinary on this channel, which is Red Dead Redemption 2. So let's just talk a little bit about the settings here, do a very quick benchmark, go over some certain things, and then we're just gonna do the first gameplay. So let's start with the settings. So obviously everything is pretty nice and dandy for this game. However, it is a little bit demanding. Now, when it comes to demanding, there's a difference between demanding because it looks good or demanding because there are features that, you know, shouldn't really matter because they don't improve the gameplay anymore. So, what do we have? We're gonna go with vertical sync off. We're gonna go for 2K straight off the bat. And let's talk about the graphical settings. As you can see, quality level preset is set on custom. So I actually played around with multiple settings, and to be fair, I do believe I have found a middle ground where the game looks exactly as you would expect for a AAA title, and performance is actually exactly as it should be. You know, it's the golden middle road, I guess. So let's go through it. Texture quality is going to be on ultra because textures are what makes the world. Very simple. Anisotropic filtering is going to be on 8. There's very little difference between 8 and 16, to be honest, at least for 2K, because, you know, 2K is already better than Full HD, so it's pointless. Lighting quality is high, global illumination is high. This is going to basically shine only during the day. The night is pretty boring. Shadow quality medium. So shadows by default I usually put on low. I don't care if the shadow is more black or less black or has soft edges or hard edges. It's literally just your own personal preference. Impact of performance? Not really. Far shadow quality medium because, again, I mean, who cares about shadows that are not right next to me, you know what I mean? Screen space, ambient occlusion, high. So this is for when you go from indoors into outdoors. So, you know, this bright flash, you know, this world slowly draws in, so that's why we need it on high. Reflection quality is on medium. So since I don't have an RTX card, I have zero reason for actually having any reflection quality, because I'm probably going to be too busy dying or falling off the horse than appreciating how I look when I hit a puddle. Mirror quality ultra for the simple reason because we can. There's not really too many mirrors in a game that we're going to be seeing. Water quality is, well, custom, which basically means low, because I haven't played the game, but I've seen enough gameplay to know that water is something we will be seeing very rarely unless we are, again, falling into a river. Volumetric quality custom, which basically means medium in this case because, again, volumetric fog, the effects of the pistol particles when you shoot and, you know, you have this smoke from the barrel, that's basically all it does. Particle quality is medium, so particles is the gunpowder explosions, dynamite explosions, stuff like this. It doesn't look, you know, as I would say real life, but it looks good, but it doesn't need to be overwhelming because if I get my hands on dynamite, everything goes up to hell, literally. Tessellation quality high, so again, if you don't want to listen to my boring voice, you can literally just read on the left hand side what it does. TAA, again, temporal anti-aliasing, FXA is off, multi-sampling is off, because this is the biggest killer of frames. Quite literally, this right here, if you multi-sample already sampled anti-aliasing, it's you can just imagine the results. And that's basically all there is. We do have advanced graphics, so what we're gonna do is, well, we're gonna use the Vulkan as an API because guess what? It actually works better than the Ubisoft's one that is used for Breakpoint. And everything else is, well, as you see here. I mean, soft shadow, grass shadow should be off, but, you know, I just felt generous and left them on medium. And yeah, to be honest, I would say this is not maxed out because, first off, the 1080 Ti cannot really max it out for 2K on a stable 60 frames. I do believe the reason for this is a bottleneck on my CPU side, but you know what, I'm not swapping out my i5 for 99K just for one game. I mean, I need at least 200 good games to do that. Anyway, let's run a quick benchmark test and we're just gonna see how it goes. And you'll see the difference between the scenes and how it all feels and looks in terms of, does it look good, does it look bad. So yeah, I mean, for 2K resolution, I highly doubt I need any anti-aliasing at this point. And yeah, let's just look at the magical numbers. The first level, which is the snow, is probably the biggest killer, which everyone sees the frames and they go, oh god, I can't run this game. You absolutely can, because there's literally any other scene. The snow scene is, I believe, one of the scenes, which is basically like twice or maybe 3 times in the game itself, so you don't have to worry about snow. If you can play Assassin's Creed Valhalla and run around in the snow fine, you are golden. You don't have to worry about that. It's literally the same mechanic used here. Not exactly the same engine though, obviously, because this is a Rockstar title and Ubisoft is using their infamous Anvil engine, so you know, it's just a thing to keep in mind. Don't mix them up. So let's start. So as you can see, snow, blizzard, some tree movement effects, 70 frames, and this is gonna be great. I mean, I cranked out every possible setting on 2K and I was getting about 45 frames. So on 2K getting 60 plus, I think it's enough. And honestly, from white, snowy stuff, I don't really care about too many things anyway. Also, this is while running recording, so give or take about 2 to 5 frames as in every benchmark. Here's the best example of volumetric fog, some of the lightning effects, the ambient occlusion, give or take, which is how you see the guardrails being pushed through, the light hitting all the trees and the soft shadows, so to say. So again, 78 frames, I think is absolutely fine. Now all this is very small segments, apart when we get to the town, which is going to be probably after this segment here. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, this one here. I don't even see I don't know what they're trying to show us here. Skybox apparently. So the next is the town scene, which is really interesting, and I really want to talk about that because I find it a bit interesting in general how they made it and what they're trying to showcase there, which I believe should actually be the only part of the benchmark to be taken seriously, because there's a lot of things going on at the same time, a lot of things that actually matters in an actual real life gameplay. So let's wait for the guy to stick up another guy. Okay, so this is kind of like, you know, pre-warm-up before that scene. I've seen these benchmarks so many times today, I'm still mixing up the scenes because I didn't write it down. And again, this is basically just nighttime. You can see there's the day and night cycle in, and you see how all changes, the shadows are moving based on the camera location, stuff like that. It's pretty cool and nifty, of course. Still getting 60 plus frames, which I think is absolute win. And here's gonna finally be the interesting part, I believe. Fingers crossed I'm not wrong. So as you can see here, so we can see the character model itself. The hat does have some reflection. The till, this is where the ultra textures come in. You still see all the engravings and stuff like that. The fan still looks, the copper fan kind of still looks like an actual copper fan. So we move here. You see there's no darkness in the corners because the shadows are off. This is where the stuff starts. So you see there's a lot of NPCs in this area. We have a global illumination going on. We have some very soft shadows that are still following the character. We have some particle effect from the gun. We're going in a high speed, well, chase technically, because, well, someone's going to chase us in about 2 seconds. And you can see how the textures are basically just kind of fading in from a distance. So there's no difference when you go for the far or close. You can see that the ugly soft shadow on that house that didn't render in until we got very close. And that's basically it. So here you can see, we can still see the vapor trail from the bullets. We still see the sparks from the gun. Very good example right here. Grass looks like, well, to be honest, GTA 5 grass. And I know people hate me for saying it, but it does look like a GTA 5 reskin. A little bit of redesign though, but in general, it's not bad. The trick shot, and yeah, I mean, everything else that would be cranked out would relate to the puddles right there, the mud puddle in front of it. And let's see the explosion effect. I think this still looks better than Breakpoint on Ultra, and this is not even on full Ultra. So yeah, when it comes to Ultra settings and very high and medium, we talked about this in most of my benchmark videos. Very little tiny things that you can notice. Surprisingly, the second horse survived the explosion. In most of the benchmarks it doesn't. And yeah, so at this point with recording going on, we're looking at basically 60 plus frames at all times, which I believe is exactly what I was aiming for. And I think now I can just shut up and let's just start this gameplay. See what the fuss is about. You know, let's just see what the fuss is about so we can finally get it out of the way. And the final results are in, so minimums are 43, maximum 91, 70. I mean, that's pretty much all there is. You know what? I think I talked enough. Let's start.
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay. Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There. Arthur! Any luck?
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on! Yeah!
Bring him in here!
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit, quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac, they may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead, I'd do it gladly. But we're gonna ride out and we're gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right. We've got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh.
Hey, you need horses?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son. We need you strong.
Okay.
All right, let's head out.
Ain't sure what we're gonna find out here, Dutch.
We have to try. Stay close. We'll do our best to stick to the trail.
This goddamn weather.
Been 2 days or more like this now. Oh, it has to blow over soon. Bridge coming up. Take it easy.
Can't believe we lost Davy, too.
He's the last one, Arthur. No more. We need to get those people warm and fed.
At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
A couple more days, we'll be on the other side. You need to help me pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now.
We got fire and shelter. That's a start. So, do you think it was a trap in Blackwater?
That many men? Oh, they knew we were coming. But there was money on that boat, all right. Lots of it. I stashed what we took with all our money in town right before we fled. Wait, is that someone coming towards us? You up ahead. Who's there? Micah.
Gentlemen,
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah,
And Mac, Sean,
we don't know.
quite a business.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
Always!
Ask him if he's seen John.
Hey, Have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything once this storm came in.
He hasn't seen him.
He'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that boy.
I hope Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere, too. Move up, Arthur. I'll cover the rear.
You run into anybody else?
I reckon we're the only ones crazy enough to be out in this, Morgan.
Yeah, well, don't talk to me about Creighton.
Oh, so no, glad you're all right. I was worried, Micah. Look, it's all gonna work out, Morgan. We lost a few folks, but that's just how it goes sometimes.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling so good about it.
Where are all the others?
Old mining camp, back up the hill. Ain't much. Shelter. So, this house, you speak to the people there already?
No. Like Dutch told us, look, but don't talk to no one. Just following orders, you know me.
Right.
Okay, let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just up ahead.
Snuff and stash those lanterns, boys. Best you two lie low on this. Okay, let's head down there. Let's hitch up here.
Rest up.
Let me do the talking. We don't want to scare these folks.
Sounds like quite the party.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than three nasty-looking degenerates. Arthur, in that cattle shed on the left. Micah, get down behind that wagon in front. Hello?
Shut up, Billy.
Excuse me? Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Gentlemen,
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur.
dying on the trail.
Arthur, we got a problem. Folks, there's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
there's a
cans
body
of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
I hear you. Just
Gentlemen,
keep your eyes on Dutch.
please.
I think you should go, buddy.
Now, friend, I ain't asking for much. Please, I am kind of desperate.
Hey, I don't believe it. Come here, partner. Come here. It's goddamn Dutch Vanderlyn over there. More of them. Into the alleyway. Sorry, boys, we got here first.
There's another one shooting from the window.
You sons of bitches! Oh, I'm gonna get to you next. We've got a runner. See him, Arthur?
Leave goddamn O'Driscoll boys here? Why?
I don't know. Maybe same reason as us.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down. Grab as many supplies as you can. We need the essentials. Food, medicine, whiskey.
I'm starving.
You should eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back. O'Driscoll's. I don't believe it.
Big old pool of blood on the floor here.
I saw.
Probably the poor bastard who lived here. Micah found a dead body in the wagon outside. It's a strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding up here, too. There's a big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
Wanting Colm dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agree on.
Place is dry and warm. We could maybe move the women and Jack down here.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't really want us to split up. I'm going to start packing the horses. You keep looking. Grab anything you think we can use, then meet me out here. Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah, you search the cabin, see what we missed.
Sure.
He started it. I'm gonna break your neck.
What's going on?
This guy just jumped me.
Oh, did he now?
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here, and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done. Oh.
I don't know anything else. Please. Please, spare me. I promise.
Easy, it's okay. You're all right, boy.
Is that bastard still in there?
He's dealt with.
Good. That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him. Get that horse hitched. Don't want him bolting.
Get away from me!
Micah, what the hell do you think you're doing? Oh, look what I found in the cellar. Wild thing, ain't ya?
Leave her alone!
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Michael. Look at her. Miss! Are you...
Oh, you fool! Micah!
Miss, now, it is gonna be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss! Come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on now. Oh. You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband, they...
Okay. Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here. You come with us. Arthur!
Miss, it's okay. We're bad men. We ain't them. It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
What's your name, miss? Miss?
Adler.
Adler.
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
Hey! Somebody's coming! Looks like it's Dutch. Hey, everybody, Dutch is back!
How'd you get on?
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to bed.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in 2 days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the 2 best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're pretty worried about him.
I know. If the situation were reversed, and he looked for me.
Thank you.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
See some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well, seems somebody left. Recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come on then.
There's some tracks leading to the river. Yeah!
2 hours ago, most.
Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Take it slow. Big ravine here. Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
We continue along the cliff wall here. Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right.
Despacio.
Damn snow's coming in hot again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast. Watch yourself. It's not very wide here.
horses are getting tired.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Almost there, boy. Come on now.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that? John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us. Come on! Up there! He's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I'd grab that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead? Come on. It's slippery, be careful. Mierda, that we're high up here.
You're telling me.
Help me!
Careful. There's a drop here. Careful here. Stay low under here. Okay from here.
Watch your step. This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up this way. Come on. That sounds close. For now. Come on. We're coming, John!
Damn, it's cold.
Let's keep moving then. Come on. John!
John, you there?
John, where are you?
Over here! Out on the ledge!
That's John! We're coming!
Fellas there!
He's down here.
Down here!
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good, neither. I'm freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
on, compadre. Well, we can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
Sure you did.
You alright?
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out. You see that on the ridge?
You head for the horses. I'll keep John's friends off until you're clear.
All right. John, come on. Let's get you on that horse. We're getting you out of here. Keep them away from us. Here! We'll bring them this way.
Here! Hey, calm down.
Okay, let's get going before any more of these bastards show up. Come on then, let's get back to the others.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella? Got bit by a
Watch
dog.
it.
Died. An hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet. Up there! More of them! Get the hell out of here!
Get the hell out of here! Get out!
Look out on the right! We got more wolves on the left! Stay back!
Get out of here!
God damn it, Morgan!
You see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so.
Jesus!
You still with us, Marston?
Just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now. Should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose the scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you?
Here, let's cross to the left.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there. Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here? Can we get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
You got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. I suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that... That's civilization.
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss, let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
So what now, Dutch?
We get strong, we get warm, and we wait. When the storm breaks, well, we're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.
You sound doubtful.
Not doubtful, just worried.
We have been shot at before, Jose. I don't feel that this is honestly anything new.
I hope not.
We had a bit of bad luck, but then the storm covered our tracks, so now we wait a bit, and we go back to Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
For now. For now. We got this. We're safe. Stay strong, Hosea.
So I think this is a pretty good place to stop it for the first part, and honestly, what a ride. As you can see, despite the settings that I have chosen based on, well, years and years of experience of running multiple benchmarks, okay, jokes aside, as you can see, the performance is absolutely fine. The game looks very good. I could probably nitpick one or two things if I really try, but so far, at least graphically, I must say, I can see why this game is getting such high scores. It's really, really well looking. It's very realistic in how the horse acts, how the gunplay is. And yeah, can't wait to play the next part if you guys actually want to see more. So, you know what? At this point, as always, thanks guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful new year. And, well, see you next time. Over and out.